The Lions put on a true show on Sunday Night Football, and Dan Campbell didn't hold back in praising the team. The defense shined against the Vikings, securing the NFC lead with 15 wins. But what really caught everyone's attention were the details of how Alex Anzalone dominated the game as the quarterback of the defense, and Amik Robertson's not-so-subtle jab at Justin Jefferson. Want to know how these stories reflect the Lions' fierce identity? You can't miss any detail of this analysis. Drop a like and let's dive into the video. Dan Campbell was in top form after the Lions' dominant 31-9 victory over the Vikings in Week 18, and he didn't hold back in praising his team. He started by highlighting the defense, which was the game's standout. According to him, defensive coordinator Aaron Glenn and his players executed the game plan perfectly, especially during the first 2.5 quarters. Campbell emphasized how they pressured the Vikings' star-studded offense and kept everything under control until the Lions' offense found its rhythm. He also expressed immense pride in the team clinching the NFC North title with 15 wins, reaffirming that this was the result of 4 years of hard work. When asked about Alex Anzalone's impact, Campbell was direct. The guy is the quarterback of the defense. He brought composure, energy, and indispensable leadership, returning from injury without missing a beat. Campbell made it clear that Anzalone was pivotal, even deserving a game ball. Regarding the defensive strategy for the night, he explained that it was crucial to pressure quarterback Sam Darnold, who had been improving week by week. Campbell knew that if they allowed Darnold to get comfortable in the pocket, he would be lethal with the weapons at his disposal. Hence, the plan was to mix coverage and pressure, which worked perfectly, especially in limiting the impact of Justin Jefferson and TJ Hawkinson. Speaking about running back Jahmyr Gibbs' performance, Campbell was thrilled. Gibbs grew as the game progressed, especially after a critical red zone stop. Campbell highlighted an impressive sideline run that showed how the player was the X factor of the night, excelling in both the ground and passing games. As for whether the night's defensive performance reflects the team's identity, Campbell had no doubts. The Lions need to play with intensity, discipline, and perfect unity to be effective. That's exactly what they did, and the result spoke for itself. Asked about the season's impact so far, Campbell admitted the emotions were still too fresh to fully process. He highlighted how much the team had grown over the past 4 years, forming a core that now leads and inspires new players to align with the established standard. On the atmosphere after Terrion Arnold's injury, Campbell stated that the defense was ready for the challenge, adjusting seamlessly. And when the subject turned to cornerback Amik Robertson, Campbell praised his competitiveness and versatility. Robertson is the kind of player who never backs down from a challenge and has been crucial to the Lions' defense this year. Regarding Terrion Arnold's injury update, Campbell confirmed that X-rays came back negative, though the player was still in pain. More details are expected in the coming days. With his usual passionate and confident demeanor, Campbell made it clear that this Lions team is ready for any challenge. What did you think of Dan Campbell's words about the importance of Alex Anzalone and the defense? Let us know in the comments. Now, the next story brings an even more intense moment involving rivalry and plenty of fire in the postgame. The Lions secured the NFC's top seed in style, dispatching the Vikings 31-9 on Sunday Night Football. The defense was the standout, with Amik Robertson playing a crucial role in limiting Justin Jefferson to just 3 receptions for 54 yards. The Lions' cornerback not only excelled on the field, but also added some heat to the postgame by sharing what had upset him about Jefferson's behavior. Robertson explained that in the Lions' Week 7 win over the Vikings in Minnesota, Jefferson had been a good sport and congratulated him on his performance. This time, however, Jefferson left the field without saying a word. That stuck with Robertson, who clearly took the situation personally. Before the game, head coach Dan Campbell and defensive coordinator Aaron Glenn made it clear it would be Robertson's job to handle Jefferson, and the cornerback delivered masterfully, helping to frustrate the Vikings' offense as the Lions completely dominated the game. After the win, Robertson sent a bold message to the fans, reflecting his determination and confidence. "You can't bury what comes from the earth," he said, a phrase that seems to perfectly capture the resilient and gritty spirit of this Lions team. With performances like this, the Lions are showing they not only have the talent, but also the mentality needed to compete at the top in the postseason. The Lions have proven they are indeed a team ready to fight for the top. Alex Anzalone and Amik Robertson showed that leadership and attitude make all the difference. But will this intensity be enough in the playoffs? Subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for all your team's updates.